Welcome, TBW Clips. I am Tyson. Today we're getting into the Dalton Mayor. I believe her. I believe her first name is Tiffany. I can't remember her last name. She's going through some new allegations. Let's see what these allegations are.
Right to those disturbing allegations against the mayor of Dalton and an unnamed village trustee. We've learned the Illinois Department of Human Rights is investigating complaints of sexual harassment and retaliation. NBC5's Regina Waldrop has been poring over the documents in the case, and you're here now with what they reveal. Regina?
Stephen Marion, a few days ago, NBC5 obtained complaints filed with the Department of Human Rights through a Freedom of Information request. Now, they're filed against Mayor Tiffany Henyard and the village of Dalton in Thornton Township. A former female employee who was Henyard's assistant alleges retaliation, sexual harassment, and discrimination after she raised concerns about an apparent non-consensual sexual encounter between her and an unnamed village trustee.
So, this trustee was going to come forward saying that the mayor had an inappropriate relationship. So, because of that, the mayor retaliates against this trustee. That's what's going on. Okay. So, to keep her quiet? Okay.
Dalton police officer says in a separate complaint filed with the Department of Human Rights that he also faced retaliatory actions for coming forward with what he witnessed. The incident allegedly occurred during an economic development trip to Las Vegas last May. On that trip, Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and a handful of village representatives, including her former assistant who filed this complaint with the Illinois Department of Human Rights, and two village trustees. We're not naming the woman because NBC5 does not name people who possibly were a victim of an unwanted sexual encounter. According to her complaint, the woman says she went to dinner with an unnamed Dalton trustee. The complaint then recounts the following events. After dinner, she says she started to feel disoriented, extremely lightheaded, as if the ground was moving. She says she blacked out. According to the complaint, the next morning, she woke up in the trustee's hotel room with no memory of how she got there, experiencing physical discomfort. She says after returning to Dalton, Officer Byron Miles, who was part of Henyard's security detail and went on the trip to Vegas, told her a trustee on the trip told him that the trustee had unprotected sex with her. Officer Miles has also filed a complaint with the Human Rights Department. The woman states in her complaint that after she was told this, she went immediately to seek medical care. Both complaints then provide details of a meeting which took place the following day with the former assistant, Officer Miles, and Mayor Henyard. At this meeting, the woman informed Henyard that she would never willingly have sex with the trustee. Officer Miles informed Henyard and the woman that the trustee called him that night in Vegas. The trustee, he says, then bragged about the sexual activities he engaged in with the woman, Miles' complaint says, suggesting that she may have not had the ability to consent or did not provide consent. According to the complaint, Officer Miles recorded some of this conversation on his iPhone. According to the complaints, the mayor said that if this information became public, she would be ruined, that all the work she'd done would be lost. The ex-employee said...
So, a trustee sexually assaulted another female, and then the mayor doesn't want it to get out because it would ruin her career. Is that what's going on? Did I hear that right? Let me know down in the comments if that's correct or if I got it wrong.
It says the mayor told her she would take care of it and to trust her. Days later, according to her complaint, the woman was put on unpaid medical leave, though she says she did not request to be put on leave. She was later terminated. In his complaint...
So is the woman working for the mayor? Or this was just a regular citizen? Because it's a little bit confused. So the way they're telling it is that there's a trustee and then this other lady worked for the mayor and was sexually assaulted by the trustee. Okay.
Complaint Officer Miles alleges that he was demoted to patrol duty, among other retaliation, for coming forward as a witness. They're asking for back pay, front pay, punitive damages, and attorney's fees. In a statement to NBC5, the village says it conducted a thorough investigation into these allegations led by an independent third-party company. The statement goes on to say former police officer Miles was interviewed and denied knowing anything about these allegations. and the alleged victim refused to cooperate. The statement continues, "This is nothing more than two disgruntled village employees trying to make off with taxpayers' hard-earned dollars. The village looks forward to defending these allegations and pursuing all other available remedies to the village." So the attorney...
So, this is a bit confusing. I'm trying to understand this. Okay, so the mayor is trying to cover up what the village trustee did, right? And in doing so, anybody that's coming forward, she's relieving them of duty. So this is not going to get out, but this is under investigation. Will it help the mayor if she was to come out and punish the trustee? Well, they said that they demoted the trustee, but fired the trustee, got rid of him, and came out and said that this was all wrong. Why wouldn't she do that? How is protecting the trustee helping the mayor's interests? I don't understand that in this situation.
Who represents both the woman and Officer Miles says Officer Miles is in fact still employed with the Dalton Police Department. He also told us a criminal complaint on behalf of Mayor Henyard's ex-assistant is imminent. So coming up at...
So it was Hilliard's assistant that was a trustee that did this, and she's trying to take up for her assistant. Okay, going down for your assistant. I mean, if they're doing wrong, you have to, or at least set up an appearance that you're punishing this person to make it seem like you're not taking sides or trying to dehumanize the person that's making these allegations, right?
At 10, we talked to 3 village trustees about the Department of Human Rights investigation and what happens next. Mary.
Regina, we look forward to that story tonight. Thank you.
Okay, so there you have it. Sexual allegations. The mayor is trying to cover up to help her staff out. Let me know down in the comments if you think this is wise for the mayor to do this, especially since she's under other allegations of withholding and using funds. I believe they're like $7 million in the hole in their account in Dalton. So, and I think they're under investigation for that. So for her to do this, she's pretty bold, and I think she's going for a re-election also. So let's see how this shapes out. This is going to be an interesting story. So thank you guys so much for watching, for joining me, and I appreciate it. And you guys take care.